last week,
Uni's the boss.
Let me finish talking first, damn it! Plot Armor Uni came in full circle, as after a series of insane events, we managed to get our win back against the Vancouver Titans. But now it's time for semi-finals, with another rematch against Elly of the Shanghai Dragons. A sentimental favorite who has been on the run of a lifetime, turning her season around after a rough start and showing the utmost of perseverance, besting some of the best competitors in this league and making herself simply undeniable. In a lot of ways, you and I, Elly, are one and the same, because we represent individuals that don't have as much of a prominent place in Draft League as they should, and we're doing what we can to change that norm. So I hope you know that I have the utmost of respect and love for you. And maybe, with me winning the big one, it's about time I step aside and let you win yours. But there's just one issue. I'm not done telling my story yet. And I'll tell you why. I worked far too hard to get to where I am today. And I'll be damned if I let some people or some thoughts try and convince me that I don't have what it takes anymore. My failures may continue to haunt me, but they are exactly why I am here today as your SPL champion. For I am no longer an underdog, nor am I a one-hit wonder. I am a titan, and my ambition has only just begun. So Elly, as far as our match goes, I only have one thing to say to you.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Right, so by the looks of her team, she did not bring any Politoed, which is marginally unfortunate, but at the same time, you know, something that I was kind of expecting, all things considered, because its matchup really is not the best, especially considering how Slowking just shuts this thing down. Obviously, that still doesn't take away the potential threat that is Rain from her PF, so I definitely need to be very careful of that. Now, lead-wise, the DUDUNSPARCE always was the lead. This time won't be any different either. There's no Whimsicott, so I think that's pretty good because there won't be any Specs shenanigans or you know, Specs Infiltrator shenanigans or whatever. But yeah, pretty threatening team all things considered, but hopefully, should I be able to get the free moves, I should be able to do a hell of a lot of work. So there's nothing left for me to say anymore other than have fun to you, my sister. Right, so she does lead off with her Clawhead, sir. As I lead off with my DUDUNSPARCE, two of the hardest hitters in the field right now. You know how it is. This was somewhat of a situation that I was a bit fearing because if she happens to be, you know, Specs or whatever, she can actually just straight up knock me out. Same with if she happens to be RSV, in which case that's an 87.5% chance to knock me out. But honestly, I'm just gonna go for it. Screw it. You know? I'm just gonna go straight for it right now. I do have a lot of speed, so unless you're a very speedy Clawhead, you are gonna get outsped here and now. And honestly, I feel like there's a conversation to be had about potentially being Assault Vest here, especially considering how good Uni is against her. But also, she does have a... Okay, cool, I do actually outspeed as... That is gonna unfortunately get a crit on her. Oh my gosh, Elly. I am so sorry about that. That genuinely blows for her. Because this Pokemon, assuming she was a Assault Vest, then she would have lived. But, then, obviously, I would still survive an Aura Sphere myself, but I would be pretty chipped down myself. So, that is what is unfortunate about the situation, yes. She is gonna go to her U-turn.ext, the Flygon. As right now, I am going to see if you have a fabled move for me to worry about. Okay, so Flygon actually does get access to Throat Chop. But... Okay, no, she's just gonna go straight for an EQ, makes sense. As the DUDUNSPARCE is still gonna be able to survive, and we're gonna get 2 kills right off the bat. Let's go. Okay, so right off the bat, I think we are in a very, very good position because just being able to get 2 of our biggest threats out of the equation is very, very good. Flygon sweeping me is not gonna happen anytime soon, so hallelujah, I suppose. But right now, I think that she can potentially go out into her Lucario if she so wishes. The 2 turns, you know, turned out really perfectly, but obviously I'd be remiss to mention that, you know, in the event that her Clawhead was Assault Vest, then that crit 100% mattered, and I feel terrible. I'm so sorry, Elly. As right now, what's gonna happen is she is going to go out into a Ron Weasley, yes, the Float Cell, As right now, what is going to happen is me not tagging this thing up, because if I get this thing under Trick Room, it outspeeds everything and it just sends everything packing caca. So yes, I am just going to go out into my Gintoki, because, you know, I do have... Yeah, I beat this thing. I shut this thing down. So even if she in the event ends up clicking flip turn or whatever, it still should be fine, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just gonna get on out of here. I say it's fine, by the way, because I do have a Sandaconda, so it should be whatever. Okay, so she's gonna go for Wave Crash, 315 to 393. Okay, let's run a calc. Yeah, so that to me looks to be scarfed as they get. So honestly, I am just gonna go for a Trick Room, and I'm gonna follow that up with a Chilly Reception. Because if I do that, then I'm just gonna start with a Trick Room. Why not, right? Alternatively, I could have chosen to delay that. Yeah, I could have certainly chosen to delay that. Because, okay, so she is Intimidate. Okay. That might not have been the best play from my end, I think. Because I know that Quillfish can actually survive. But also I need to remember that since I am lagging tail, I will get outsped by this thing in Trick Room. So maybe that was not the best play for me to engage in here. But I think that still should be fine, because I can go out in my Steiner here, and I can just pretty much spam EQ, because her ground resist is gone. So yeah, I'm just gonna go out in my Steiner hard. Not even gonna think about it twice. So this does kind of work out in a way, but obviously, you know, that was not how I wanted to position myself, I think. She's gonna go for a Bar Barrage, makes sense. That does absolutely nothing. As Sandspit is gonna be up, Sandstorm is here, as unfortunately she does not even get a poison either. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna click EQ, because the moment I'm able to chip this thing down, like, she dies to a Boom Burst 100% of the time. So there's that. I'm physically defensive as it gets. So there is that. She is going to stay in, and she is going to take a lot of damage courtesy of an Earthquake, as she is going to opt to set up a layer of spikes. Makes sense. As right now, what I need to do is plan my next turns with the utmost of precision. Yes. Okay, so there's 2 more turns of Trick Room left. Like, it doesn't change the fact that my play right now is to go straight for an EQ myself and potentially take down someone to the ground. So that is, you know, exactly what we are going to be doing here and now. I will most certainly keep my Steiner alive though, because it is one of my checks to her Lucario. Earthquake is gonna come up. I'm gonna outspeed that Quillfish. Down it goes, and just like that, we now have 3 Pokemon down. But again, I need to stress this, fellas. If that Clawhitzer was, you know, a Salt Vest, that it actually would have survived the Boom Burst. And I would have been severely chipped down to the point where I would have been out, you know, like, it basically would not have been able to get the other kill that it did. And I think that is such a massive point. That is such an important point to make here. But yeah, there's honestly nothing I can say other than I'm terribly sorry for everything, Elly. Truly. So I think here what I can do, 2 things. I don't want my Steiner, I could glare here, to be honest. But that to me doesn't seem to accomplish much. I could also sack off the DUDUNSPARCE, because while I can get it in Trick Room to like do absolutely insane damage, I do think I am well equipped with my other Pokemon to be able to take them down. So based on that, and I think she's just gonna go for a Flip Turn regardless, because what's gonna happen now is she's gonna Flip Turn. She's gonna go out into her like fucking Jolteon, and I don't want that. So yeah, I'm just gonna sack on my DUDUNSPARCE. Alright. Let's see what's gonna happen. What are you gonna click, my friend? Yep, she's gonna click Flip Turn like I expected. The DUDUNSPARCE goes down, but not before taking 2 kills. Shoutouts to you. Shout out to you, homie. Yeah, that definitely was very, like, I was certainly very lucky there, I think. But in either case, what's gonna happen now is I don't know who she goes into next, to be honest, because she has Float Cell, she has a Lucario, and she has a Jolteon. I guess if she wants, she can click Copycat with her Jolteon or whatever, but Should it matter, ultimately? I'm not sure, to be honest. Believer. The Jolteon. Okay. The twisted dimensions are regrettably back to normal. Yes. But right now, I guess I can go back out in my Steiner again if I wanted to. But I also need to be very careful because I don't want to get swept by like Lucario. Yeah, I'm gonna go out in my Dunban. Look, that's Dunban over there, as they say. But yeah, what's gonna happen right now? I could just go for a Spirit Break, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna start with a Light Screen, I think. It seems pretty safe, all things considered. You know? He's gonna click Roar, okay. I mean, I still get a screen up, so this is still fine, I think. This is still very much fine. Uni's gonna come out. I don't think it matters too much, to be honest. Let's start off with a Hurricane. See what's up. Okay, so I actually outspeed this Jolteon, which is very interesting. And I get really good at
Bruh.
That was a crit too. Oh my gosh. Elly, I'm so sorry. No. Oh no. And she hits herself. Yikes. I mean, she has every right to be upset at me after all of this. Like, obviously, you know, stuff like this is beyond my control, but doesn't really change the fact that I'm still the person that's getting lucky here, am I not? But you know what? Plot Armor Uni still coming through for us big time. I'm gonna go out in my Steiner and I'm just gonna click EQ. To be honest. Is she gonna click Copycat Hurricane? Or is she gonna hit herself? That is the question. She hits herself. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, I mean, I can't do much other than click EQ right now, I suppose. I do think realistically I can. Like, I'm in a good position to win. Because the thing is, if she had like Air Balloon, Lucario or whatever, she would have gone for that before now, wouldn't she? She's gonna go for a Wish. Okay. Makes sense. As down goes the Jolteon. Who is she gonna recover though? With Ron Weasley. The Float Cell. Okay. I'm gonna go on in my Slowking here, I think. Setup Lucario is still a problem. Like, that goes without saying, you know? But nope, she's gonna go for a Wave Crash. Okay, makes sense. That obviously does nothing. Because why would it do any damage? She's gonna get herself back up to a good amount of health. And right now, what's gonna happen is me... Actually, why would I trick myself the Choice Scarf? That is a bit silly, is it not? But if I do that, that means that it's just Choice Specs Thunderbolt galore, baby. Okay, I'm gonna trick here. Yep. As right now, what's gonna happen is I am going to give her my Lagging Tail. And with her having my Lagging Tail, I think that should be checkmate. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm just gonna go straight for a Scald here, to be honest. Get as much damage as I possibly can, you know? If I can get a burn 2 with that, then that's sweet, but like, I don't think it matters too much. Yep, Crunch is gonna come off, doesn't do much. I'm gonna go for a Scald again. As what's gonna, and right now, like, I want her to pick me off. Because, yes, you can go for a Brick Break, but... Ah, you cheeky gal. I see what she's trying to do. She's trying to stop the checkmate with my Kilowatt Drill. Like, that's what's happening here. You can pick me off, sir. I don't care. I see what she's trying to do, fellas, but I don't want to allow that. I really don't. Yep, she's gonna go for a Crunch. Makes sense. As it doesn't matter if she drops my defense or whatever. It really doesn't. I'm gonna click Parting Shot. Yeah, I think I know what I need to do. I'm just gonna like nerf her to the point of no return. The thing is, if she goes for a flip turn... Actually, you know what? Let's go out and no uni. Yeah. I'm gonna go out in my uni right now. Okay. Yep. Okay, she's gonna go straight for a wave crash. Makes sense. Should be able to survive that. There we go. Uni's the bus. And right now, all that is left is to click Volt Switch, and I think that should be game over. Yeah. I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch. Actually, I should have just counted to see if, you know, Uni could have killed the, like, Lucario there. Which is definitely a bit of a misplay on my behalf. But no, it actually wouldn't have. It would have been a roll. And I'd rather not rely on rolls in this household. But yeah, I'm gonna go out into my Addison here. And flamethrowers, stat flamethrowers should be able to seal a deal, I think. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, out comes a Lucario. I swear to God, if this doesn't kill, I'll be really surprised. Okay, it killed. It straight up fucking killed. So I'm gonna go for a flamethrower. Yeah, it's gonna be able to outspeed her. As down goes the Lucario, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all kinds, the Thunderclap Titans have now reached finals for the 3rd season in a row. And as happy as I'd usually be for... As happy as I'm supposed to be for how this match turned out, I am a bit sad because, you know, like, obviously I don't know the Pulitzer set, but if in the event that this was a Solve Vest, then that 100% mattered, and that pretty much set the entire course of the game in itself. And I know how hard Elly wanted to, you know, go all the way with this one, so this definitely does make me, this definitely is, you know, unfortunate. But there's nothing I can do other than, you know, take what I'm given, and thankfully, shukr alhamdulillah, I was pretty lucky, yeah. I was very lucky for this game, and we're in finals, yeah. 3rd season in a row, baby! But yeah, I'm glad that despite how rocky this whole season was, that, you know, I was able to come back really strong and be able to reach the end with this one. Let's see what happens. I'm just yapping at this point. GG to Elly. Please do check out our channel, everyone. I got nothing but love and respect for her. She's a wonderful soul, truly. Thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and I shall most certainly see you all on the flip side. Peace!